All right, time for another game, and this one is called, I forgot now, what was it called? Ghosts in Translation. All right, and I need to find the right screen. So I read the little bit there, and okay, so that's because I haven't tried anything, I suppose. I'm hoping the game is silent because I don't hear any sounds, but the game opted out of audio, so I think that's probably safe. I'm inclined to start here because it's the top left of it. Uh, but I mean, this doesn't sound as potentially scary as the others. Let's start here. And then observe spot 1. What do I do? I'm confused. Nothing is happening. It doesn't interact with anything here. And it's not producing any. I'm just gonna. Yeah, there are no indications of me doing anything strange. Well, let's actually then just reload the page and try it again. Go into full screen, check this one. Okay, we have some interaction here. I hope this means spectral glow, spectral glow. I didn't hear any sounds. They were, maybe that meant something happened here. Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw 3 spectral glows, but so let's see what that does again. We have, okay, sweating, okay. Yeah, so this one, we need to delete from below. Sweating, and then glow, and then glow. But one was a different color, so maybe that meant something. Accuracy, no, we got. I was a bit confused there with the text feedback there, but yeah, I should probably look at that. All right. Blam. This is probably wrong. Yeah. I just realized something also. On my screen, I can only see the eyes, but on my main monitor, because it's so dark. But on my off monitor where the recording is, I see that there's actually a person there, which I had absolutely not seen. So I think that has to do with different types of monitors, and you making a game this dark probably needs a slider of some sort. Can I? So what did he do? Sound, light, warm, sound. Sound, light, warm, sound. And all right, so here we have warm. I think it was like that. My memory isn't perfect. My brain starts to think about other things, and then this turns hard. So we have sound and then 3 lights. Sound, light, light, light. So one thing with this, which I understand the UI, but it makes it a little bit annoying, which you might have seen me do several times, is trying to delete several and then do that. I hope that was the right one. I don't even remember now. Yeah, that was the right one. All right, so we made that. I wonder why that crashed for me or didn't work the first time. Okay, so maybe? No, not at all. Okay, so we need to focus. Light, temperature, temperature, light, temperature. No, why did I do that? Temperature, 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 sound, sound. Temp, 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 sound, sound, validate. I would, yeah, it went up, so that's good. Maybe, because I don't know how well this was, but I just remove that. Now I can only cancel. Okay. Light, temp, temp, light, temp. So light, temp, temp. No, that's not. Temp, temp, light, temp. That's even worse. What am I doing? This is gonna take forever. Light, temp, temp, light, temp. Yeah, light, it should say up there. It should say that, I think. That's better. That means I did something wrong here. Temp, 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 sound, sound. Yeah, what? Finally. Sound, temp, 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 temp. Sound, temp, 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 temp. Sound, 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 temp, temp. Sound, 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 temp, temp, validate. I sort of want this to indicate how well I did, I think. That's been my feeling. Sound, sound, light, temp, light. Sound, sound, light, temp, light. All right, return to map. This is going to be hard, isn't it? I'm guessing that 4 out of 4 meant like it, I mean there were obviously 4 here, but that also indicated how many I need to remember. And 5 out of 5. So if we go here and try this one now, so we had temp, temp, sound. No, okay. Temp, temp, sound. And then I didn't see anything. I guess we can take that. Also, how that can that even be right? Let's see again, but temp, temp, sound, and then nothing. But just okay. Oh, I can validate before. Okay. That was. Could I always validate before? Sound, 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 sound. How many can I write here? All right. Okay, so we had 2 temperature and 1 light, I think. So we have temperature, light, that. So they were meant to be done like this, which makes sense. I didn't focus. Temp, sound, light, sound. Temp, sound, light, sound. Why do I have 2 different now? This is confusing. Light, sound, temp, sound. Light, sound, temp, sound. Valid. Temp, sound, light, sound. Temp, sound, light, sound. Light, light, temp, light. Light, light, temp, light. Sound, temp, temp, light. Sound, temp, temp, light. Sound, light, light, sound. All right, and we're onwards to the Cringe Falls Hotel. I'm afraid if this is going to be 6, well, I can do it in parts, I think. Temp, sound, sound, temp, sound. Temp, sound, sound, temp, sound. Temp, light, light, but yeah, that these move about make sense, make it a little bit awkward doing it fast, which might be not entirely bad, because that means because it is a short-term memory testing game, that that it's a bit awkward filling it out too fast, makes you have to remember it longer. But light, 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 sound, light. That was that a reference there? I think it was, right? That's it. Temp, sound, sound, light, sound. Temp, sound, sound, light, sound. I have no mouth, but I must scream. Isn't that the title of a short story thing? Temp, temp, sound, light, temp. Temp, temp, sound, light, temp. Sound, light, temp, temp, temp. Sound, light, and then a bunch of these. All right, and we're on to the last set. It would, of course, be nice with some atmospheric music and stuff like that, I think. Maybe also, since this is sort of imitating them taking notes a little bit, I think. If the font sort of reflected that. I also think the Y on the font here is cut off a bit. Sound, sound, sound. Temp, temp, temp. Sound, sound, sound. Temp, temp, temp. Light, sound, sound. Temp, temp, sound. Light, sound, sound. Temp, temp, sound. I'm splitting them in my head in their halves. Temp, sound, sound. Temp, temp, light. Temp, no. Temp, sound, sound. Temp, temp, light. Sound, sound, temp, light, temp, temp. Sound, sound, temp, light, temp, temp. Light, sound, light, temp, temp, temp. So light, sound, light, temp, temp, temp. Sound, temp, sound, sound, temp, sound, temp, light, temp. Sound, temp, sound, temp, light, temp. So one thing, when I press this, I'm mentally eager to get to see, did I do it right? And so it's easy to forget that I ought to read these. So I wonder if there's a like better time maybe to place them so that or maybe even, I mean, not a cutscene necessarily, but placing them in the center, like when you press validate, that this text is large over here, and then you go here. So it also sort of justifies the weight there a little bit. But yeah, I think that was it. It's a cute little map as well. Everything looks very hand-drawn, handmade. And I don't know what else. I don't know what happened the first time, but it seems to work fine after I reloaded. No idea what that was. So yeah, I think that was all the translation, perfect accuracy. I don't think I have any other feedback really, so thank you very much for the game.